Last year, we had a project at the Matshetshe school. Some of you might remember it was a place where we drilled a hole and it was dry. We were very discouraged, but praise the Lord, later we drilled another well and it was successful, and the school now has water. We did ministry there. Even though there was no water, we did ministry there. The children and the staff were extremely happy to have us there, and very receptive to us. And so we returned this year to see what has happened with the school since we drilled the well.
So it was so encouraging to be back at this school. I don't know if you remember or not, but this school was going almost 4 kilometers to fetch water every day for their students. So they had a huge need. And one of our sayings that we say at Grace Water is that we want to see communities go from surviving to thriving. And this school and community is a great picture of that. Our main objective with this water well was that the school would have water for drinking, for washing hands, for bathrooms and toilets, and that was accomplished on day one once we got the well put in for their school. But it is so encouraging to see a community get a resource and then them make their own plan on how to best use that resource, and that's exactly what this school did. They once they had drinking water and the school sorted out, they started engaging the community on how best to use this resource that they had. And their plan was that they were going to do a community garden that served 2 purposes. One, that it fed the teachers and the administration and some of the children at the school, and it also provided a food source for some ladies in the community. So the plan that they came up with was each lady would farm 2 plots in the garden. One plot they would farm for the school, and the next plot they would farm for themselves. So it was just amazing to be in their garden and seeing them work and hand bucket water to water their garden while we were there. So after we saw that, our team made a plan to put a pipe in that would allow them to water their garden with a hose pipe instead of a bucket. And you could just see how really excited the community and the ladies and the school, and just how thankful they were for us to continue to invest in their community.
As always, we want the main purpose of our trip to be sharing the gospel and sharing about who Jesus is. And so we got the opportunity to do that again with this school, and it was so encouraging how receptive they are. We did some singing, and Willie shared the gospel with them, and it was such an encouraging time. Also, they were so grateful for the supplies, the crayons and things that I gathered from a lot of you at home, and they were so appreciative of that gift you gave, and the administration was very excited that they didn't have to worry about getting things like that for these kids. So thank you for that as well.
Projects like Matshetshe School are only possible because of our generous donors and supporters, and we want to say thank you for supporting Grace Water. It is a new year, and we invite you to support Grace Water in 2020 so that we can continue this work.